Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Hero Builds video. I am Sylphin. We are taking our third look at Narbash. We're doing the same thing as the previous video. Hopefully though, we get into the late game and I'm going to maybe switch a few of the cards are acquired. So ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a tanky support Narbash. Now, we did do a tanky mana fighter in the very first video, and we found out his damage really isn't that significant. He has too slow, at least in my opinion, he has too slow of a basic attack speed to really rely upon that for any amount of damage, really, in the mid game and on, really. So yes, his ultimate and his right click do damage, but his ultimate can be, you know, interrupted very easily, and it has been for me at least in the past. The very first video I did with him, the team was very good at stunning me during the ultimate, so that really wasn't a reliable source of damage. And his right click, yes, it does damage, but boy, that stun is powerful. That is primarily why we use it. So we are not doing much damage really whatsoever here in this build, except for our very first card, ironically enough. The very first ability we're going to go here is, because I'm here with this Chimera, is our E, just to help this Chimera get a little bit of health. But I just realized that he has his own health regen, so really not that big of a deal. So we should have gone for our right click, but hopefully we will level up here when we kill this minion. I'm going to let him take that, and let's go mid lane and see what we can do here on this deck. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not played Narbash, he's quite a hero, to be honest with you. You can see there, the very first ability we went for was Song of My People. It's an aura that grants 6 health regen and uses mana, a lot of mana, every second while active. At least a lot of mana at this point in the game. Once we get just a bigger mana pool, it won't be relatively as draining on our reserves. So we'll definitely have to see how that plays out with this build. The very second ability we went with was the right click thunk. You can definitely get that quicker on the first build, really, because you really want to guarantee rotation kills by, you know, your jungler or other heroes. So that is definitely very much possible to be the very first card that you do get, first skill, that you do get. So here I'm going to, on my way left, let's see if I can get by. No, I can't. So let's see here what I can do. Let's see, can I surprise this Murdoch? Let's see, do get there we go. Maybe we can. Oh, very nicely done. No, not going to be able to secure that kill at all. So the very nice thing about getting that Shepherd's File is that it grants more health regen to our team, and it grants me mana. So it's kind of going along with everything that we want in this build. It's a very good card. It's a very good card, one that I would keep for quite a while, pretty much as long as possible, really, here in this game. The very last ability that we went for was his Q. It grants him and his nearby allies movement speed. So there you can see, yeah, Shepherd's File being very nice. Or Scout's Ward proccing here. So we can actually really use that to quite effect to get me and my gadget out of harm's way. Very good engage and disengage tool to be using. We could really go in here on this Feng Mao. I'm not too confident in our ability to do so, but it looks like this. Oh, can I not? Oh, I didn't steal. Oh, very nice jump away. That, oh, but this Murdoch should not have come, because okay, and we can't. We don't want to be walking through there that much. Not getting many secured kills here. I'm only at 6 card power. Definitely need to be doing a better job here of that. So here in the early game, trying to be careful here by being quite aggressive, to be honest with you. So team's doing a good job, though. Do have quite a few kills over the enemy team. So let's go back, spend these 3 card power, because that's going to be quite crucial. Now, we're going to do something a little bit strange here. We're getting a Brawler's Ward first. Why? It does a very good job of providing us with just enough damage here in the early game to get a lot more last hits and also be very, very effective in team fights, or just at least in ganks here in the early game. So, ladies and gentlemen, didn't end up doing very much there in the right lane, but we did get 3 card power, able to get this 2 minor strikes here on this Brawler Ward. That damage is going to be very, very nice here. Actually go for a strike token, just because that will, again, help us with this damage here in the early game. That's very, very effective. So, don't underestimate getting damage here that you can then switch out in the mid game. So once more, we get another ability, level 5, Crash Bang Boom, a deafening ruckus AoE that knocks up enemies and apply 200 max movement speed slow. Very, very powerful here. I'm actually going to use it here. Hopefully, if I'm not body blocked, I am. So there we go. That does absolutely nothing. Wonderful placement there. It's very powerful. What it doesn't tell you, though, is it also reduces your movement speed when you use it. You're stuck with the enemy team, so it also reduces your movement speed to 200 by 200 movement speed. So if you are not right within the enemy, if you are even behind the enemy, that's even better, because you really, yeah, I mean, just like that, they can really get out if they have any movement speed ability. So you really need to use it at very key points. Don't use it too preemptively as well. As for upgrade priority, you can definitely use your right click much more than anything else, because it gives you increased damage when you upgrade it, it gives you reduced cooldown when you upgrade it, and more importantly, it gives you upgraded stun duration when you upgrade it. A very, very powerful ability to upgrade versus anything else. So definitely focus on your right click before anything else here. So let's use our E to top us off just a bit. Again, we don't have much mana here in just yet, but that is definitely coming very, very soon. So I should actually here rotate mid. Let's see if we can get a kill here on this Decker. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Let's actually stun her. Let's use our ultimate if she uses hers. Yeah, there we go. So, there we go. Can we get her, though? Oh, please get her. Please get her. Doesn't look like I'm going to use my E to try to heal myself, but that's not enough. So, going to have to no low mana here. It looks like I'm dead. Wonderful. That was a terrible engagement. Not able to secure those. Just didn't seem to work out. That Twin Blast wasn't able to do enough damage, and we weren't able to do enough damage as well. Hopefully this Gadget and Chimera... No! Holy smokes, that Fengmao's doing the enemy Fengmao's doing a very good job of taking this out. 6 card power, able to go into our next very important ability. First card here is the Circlet of Health. 3 basic mana. This is going to be the nice mana pool that we'll need here in this early game to actually stay relevant. As you can see, I wasn't able to use my E, I wasn't able to use my stun. That would have enabled me to get away from that Fengmao. Alrighty, we are in a team fight. Let's see, I was able to take out the enemy Fengmao there, and I get the last hit. Very, very nice. We used our Shepherd's File there. That gives us even more health regen to our enemy, to the friendly team, not to the enemy team. So, very nice ability there, or card to use in these team fights as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Gives you that health regen as well. But here, let's stun this Murdoch here. He used his ultimate though. Very nice stun. Yes, very nice. Let's use our E and our Shepherd's File. Compound that healing that we do. Let's upgrade it actually a little bit. So, but looks like we have to run. So our Q ability, very nice to give us some bonus movement speed as well. Let's go in here, pick this up before we go back. Spend these 3 card power. 3 card power going to go into our very next card. Now, in the previous video, I went with the Pendulum of Lords. And we do have the Lord's Ward to actually replace our Brawler's Ward, so we have health and mana on both. Now, both give cooldown reduction, but the Pendulum Lord gives a little bit more. I would, however, prefer, actually, to be honest with you, to go for some tankiness. So we got energy, 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 1 physical damage, hero, and a tank. So Guardian's Ward, we don't know if he's going tank, but I mean still. So we have 2 damage dealers, 1 energy support, 1 physical tank, and 1 physical damage dealer. So let's go for energy, this tuned barrier here. Let's go for this card here. Just because that's going to give us a little bit of barrier. So we're going to have to go for that greater barrier next, just to start building our tankiness here in the mid game. I like the idea of going for this tune barrier now, and then into the Pendulum of Lords afterwards. So as you can see, we have been upgrading our right click to the max, followed by our E, because the health per second actually increases quite a bit when you upgrade it, so it's definitely worth that. Our Q is definitely last, and of course you always upgrade your ultimate as much as possible. So let's go in here, trying to be a little bit of a force here. There we go. You're finally getting a good use of our ultimate off here. Definitely have to, let's see if I can stun this steal before he gets away. I miss! Let's use our Q here, see if I can get anybody to increase their attack speed, and we do, or their movement speed, sorry, for that Chimera. Don't want to body block him inside. This blue orb will be very powerful for me. So that is why we're going to take this here. Attack mid lane as well. That Rampage on the right lane, we really need him. We really need him. It could definitely be quite useful. So let's use our E here. Actually, I should use my Q to get out of here. Let's do exactly that. Use my Q, get out of here. Go back, use the 6 card power, and try to get back and use this blue orb that we managed to get. At least some. So 6 card power. I'm not going to actually fully upgrade this. I'm just going to get the greater barrier just to help out with that damage that we want to mitigate. Well, I would get this tempered plate. That Fang Mao is doing a ridiculous amount of damage, but I think we can hold off and actually start trading in this Brawler's Ward. I don't think it's really all that useful anymore. That damage is really not that significant. So we can go ahead and get this mana and health that we definitely need here. So that will be a definitely much better use for that. Alright, let's see what we can do here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to actually do this. Stun this Murdoch so I can get in here. Use this. Did our Twin Blast follow up? No, he didn't. Wonderful. So it looks like that damage, come on! Oh my god, Murdoch, come on! Oh, come on, Twin Blast, sorry. Need to pay attention. Twin Blast definitely could have had that. That's alright, I mean, I did what I could. I tried to announce that I was doing that, so let's see, can this... Oh, go! Definitely could have, but what are we doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, we are running all over the place. Hey! Steel totally missed me, so are we going on a wild goose chase? I think we are. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better than that. And now I am dead. Oh, not quite. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Some very weird play certainly happening indeed. Sure. Nope. Okay, nope. Wrong play. Wrong play indeed. And I'm going to pay for it. Some interesting play here. I'm a noob, as you can see. Running people, chasing people, doing the wrong stuff. So we are definitely not as tanky as I would like to be. I mean, we only got that. We need this tempered plate for sure here very soon. So I think that's going to be next. The health is going to really be more effective once we have some resistances. So I think that is the best call here. Now that we're in the mid game, definitely going for our tuned barrier and our tempered plate. Fuck! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Able to take out that Murdoch, use our stun, secure the kill on that thing now. Very good rotation from the friendly team there, able to go in. You can start to see that the crowd control of Narbash is very, very strong. As long as you use it, appropriately at the correct time, he really can be quite the force here. Finally, it's Rampage chooses to join us. Not sure if we can secure kill on this Decker though, so we're simply going to here continue rotating and trying to secure these kills using this crowd control that he has to great effect. Really need to focus on when exactly do you use your ultimate, because that Decker can stun us. Who else on the enemy team? Let's see. Well, an ultimate can stun us, and that Murdoch can knock us back and easily get out of that ultimate, as you've been able to see a few times. So we do have 3 card power. Could go back and spend that, but I think we can continue here and actually here rotate left. See if we can get a good. Oh, but this Rampage might need us here. We might be able to make something happen, but I don't think so. No, especially with 3 of the enemy team here. Definitely can make something happen if we back up here. So let's see help, and let's see if we can get a rotation here from friendly Chimeras coming in, but they aren't pushed up. So he's going to go there. Okay, good. Let's see here. Let's see if I can go here on this steel. Stun him for this Chimera to come in. Let's use our ultimate here to slow him down. He could easily use his charge to get out. There is the stun that he can definitely use to get us out of that. There is that very good disengage and a wasted ultimate. Again, like I said previous, really need to, really know when to properly use that ultimate. Again, that steel does have that charge. There we go. Tower destroyed. Able to level up here, upgrade his ultimate, and get very soon some card power here to go back and spend them. Let's rotate left, actually, secure the kill on this Murdoch, although this Feng Mao, I don't think realizes that both of us are here. Let's actually use our... Here. Oh, we overlap stuns, not the best. Here we go. I'm going to use my E here. Yeah, there we go. So, a little bit of... that's okay. Let's use our file here, increase the health of all of our team here, get this speed boost going. Very nice. This Chimera should be able to leap on this Murdoch if he does. No, he doesn't. That is okay. I guess we could press here into that left side, but don't think that... I think that would be overextending, so let's just simply go back here, grab all this card power. Yeah, push this lane just a touch. Oh, but that Murdoch did overextend. Gadget is now going to secure her death. Oh, no, she's not. She's doing a good job. Okay. Good. All right, let's go back. Get this tankiness train really going. And last, nah, you know what? Let's be a team player here. I'm going to let these guys try to engage here on this Gadget and Steel. Hello. There we go. Thank you for using that. Let's use my stun here. Let's use this E here. Very nicely done. Now let's use our speed boost on here. Okay. Oh! Hit into that grenade of that enemy Murdoch and take him down. So what I want to do is actually even out our tankiness here, go for this tempered plate, get a greater guard, and that should give us some tankiness from the enemy team. Alrighty, let's be an incredible nuisance here, coming in from behind on this Murdoch. I was distracted. I was trying to hit the record button and didn't manage to do that. So let's just continue here, pushing this center lane. Let's try to be maybe sneaky here and maybe keep pushing this. We do have 4-card power. Could go back, make it back in time to be some use here, but again. So the build is, it's okay. I think we have some high damage members on the enemy team that are just doing a really good job of focusing me down. The Rampage has not been in these fights too much here. Now he is joining us, so there is that. I think if I just play a little bit more safe, I certainly could be a little bit more effective for my team. This Rampage is going to join me. I'm not sure if he does enough damage here to do anything with this Feng Mao. So let's see if I can. Let's see exactly what we can do. So, hello, Feng Mao. Let's actually stun you here. Let's use my ultimate if he tries to zoom out of the way. Oh, not able to do anything there. Let's use our Q to make sure that our Rampage sticks on him, and there we go. So just able to. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice, secure the kill there with that stun. Where does this steal now? He probably did not want to engage us, so he looks like he definitely retreated there. So the power of Narbash, very much evident. As long as you can stay with at least one member of your team, start to really be quite effective. The E does not regenerate as much health as really I would like. Definitely, obviously, is more effective over a period of time. So trying to just stay with your team as much as possible, obviously would be very much recommended. I'm being incredibly aggressive. Too aggressive, to be honest with you. And there you go. There is the victory. I don't think it was necessarily because of my play, but we definitely secured some kills. Definitely secured some advantages in team fights. So definitely a strong hero for sure. In terms of the build, I liked going for that Brawler's Ward, that damage in the early game, very, very powerful, and then going into the Circlet of Health. Those first 2 cards took an astronomical amount of time. I was not in lane very, very much. I wasn't there for some key picks in the early game, and just really didn't quite work out that well. I honestly, ladies and gentlemen, would definitely recommend to make sure that you are in a good position to get card power in the early game. If you don't, I think that Narbash really suffers when he's behind. So again, the Brawler's Ward for the damage, astronomical in getting those early game hits, those early game last hits, and just being effective in ganks. Next, into the Circlet of Health for that aura, very powerful, and all of that basic mana is going to be very, very strong. Getting that mana, absolutely crucial for early game casters. Just super, super essential indeed. Next, we chose to go for the tank just because I felt like we were behind. We were just taking a little bit too much damage. That could definitely be my play, and it probably is. So we went for these Tempered Plates and Tuned Barrier. I would have preferred to just go with one Tuned Barrier and then back into the Pendulum of Lords, or the Lord's Ward that then replaces the Brawler's Ward. So definitely I would say if you want to do that, either go for the Toon Barrier, Tempered Plate, whatever is appropriate for you, and then go into the Lord's Ward to replace that Brawler's Ward, because that damage, it's really not going to do much in the, well, anywhere past the mid game. So if you really want to keep it, that is okay, because then you can just simply get your Pendulum of Lords, a Tuned Barrier, a Tempered Plate, and then your Lord's Ward as your 5th card, and then the third armored card here as your very last card. There's the build. It's okay. I think I just need to play quite a bit better in order to really utilize the build and also this hero. Please like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this build? If you think it's going to work, if he needs more cooldown reduction, let me know what you think down below. Please subscribe if you like this content or simply found it useful. I want to be able to do it for you in the future, so please subscribe. Like always, until next time, take care.